Because since you struggled so your previous at bats, just kind of what was your mindset going into that last one?
I was just trying to hit something hard like my usual routine, and I was just trying to get in that winning run for our team to finish off the sweep.
How did he try to work you there, and what did you get to deliver?
The pitch that I hit was a low fastball, but before that, he was worked me. First pitch was a breaking ball, and after that, high fastball, and then a curveball that I pulled foul, and then he came back with a low fastball.
What was the celebration like? Cold water?
Honestly, the water wasn't that cold because my adrenaline was pumping, so it was fun for all of us.
Hey Jake, just to come out and do what you did today on the mound, how good did that feel? See you kind of get going again.
Yeah, first of all, I want to say it's great to see all of your beautiful faces once again. It's been a really long time, but it felt good to kind of finally get back in the swing of things and get to being who I was last year and who everybody expected me to be. So,
What do you think came together for you? Why did today work?
it was a culmination of getting more confidence in my pitches and then using that to have more confidence in myself and then going out there and then actually executing with that stuff.
How big was your breaking ball today to be able to get that going and be fine?
It was good, and it's been really bad all year. So to have it back, and we made a little mechanical tweak, Coach Johnson and I did earlier in the week. So to get that back was big because it's a weapon I can use.
Coach Reindl said you and Wes have been watching a lot of film lately.
Yeah, so I went back actually and watched the video of me throwing against Auburn last year, and so used some of that for some of their hitters, and then just studying the other guys that weren't on the team last year before, and kind of figuring out what their weaknesses are and how to attack those.
With pitchers the last couple of days, you talked about how tough it was to throw the off speed, how cold it was. Did you experience that?
Yeah, definitely. So if you watch me, I always do that, and so that warms me up, gives me a little grip.
Kind of feel your day when they passed the home run, the guy passes the runner on the bases.
Yeah, it was weird. I had no idea what happened there. Carson had to tell me what was going on.
Eric, you didn't mess around on first pitch. Can you just talk about what you saw and how important that was at that time?
Yeah, obviously on a guy like that, he's gonna live away because the ball is gonna dive and closer to the right-hander batter's box. So I knew I was gonna get something out away from me, not over the plate. So I pretty much had to think from second base over is the only place I can hit the ball. So he kind of gave me a low fastball, and I just kind of poked it over the shortstop, and thankfully it got over his head. I guess it was a big deal, and then we got Heston coming up, and he's a stud, so that's all that matters.
Did you know that you had, in the press box, we thought you caught the ball that went out, so in a way that confused Auburn? I mean, could you kind of see what was going on?
Yeah, I knew I didn't catch the ball, but when I went into the wall, I hit it. I knew it went over my glove, and I just kind of came down normally. And then I went to go look up, and the runners were still around first base, and then I didn't even know what was going on. But then, a few minutes later, I learned that one of the runners passed the other one. So.
You mentioned that Carson had to tell you. Did any of you guys did Carson know what was going on, or?
He had an idea. He knew what was going on. He's like, yeah, he passed him. I was like, oh, okay. So how does that work? It's I think one of them's out. I was like, okay.
Y'all, Dave was just up here talking about 2 rough game 3s in a row on the road, and now you've won 5 in a row. Kind of maybe talk about what the feel of the team is going into this Grambling game on Tuesday.
Yeah, it's awesome. I mean, winning a game like that is it's never easy in the SEC, which we learned the past 2 weeks, and I think those past 2 weeks have been a huge part of today because those were on the road in a really tough environment both times, and both one-run games just like today. So coming into this game with experience in that is a big deal, and Reindl showed down for us for the 7 innings or whatever that he threw. So we knew it was up to us as a offensive group. So it really helped us having those last 2 weeks, even though they were losses. They helped us a lot down the stretch.
Eric, what was it like seeing Jake kind of get back to the old Jake that you've seen?
We've had confidence in him all year, actually. I mean, he hasn't been throwing a lot of balls. He's been around the zone. He's just been getting hit a little bit more than we're used to, and we knew he was going to figure it out. It was just a matter of when, and Coach Van Horn knew it too. That's why he kept getting the ball weekend after weekend. So it's awesome to see it. It's awesome. Like, he's going to be a dude for us for the rest of the year, and I'm glad today was the day they broke out.
For you two, defense has been the Achilles heel the last 2 weekends on the road. You guys played airless ball this series. Just how big was that?
Yeah, it's huge. Coach Van Horn tells us pretty much every single day that he talks to us as a group. If we play good defense, we're going to win games because they're going to be throwing strikes. Ball's going to be in play a lot. We're going to hit. And so majority of the games we play good defense, we're going to win. So it's obviously a huge deal, and I think we saw it this whole weekend.
Yeah, you know, defense is always preached heavily in our practices, especially from our coaches, because that's the separation when you come to winning one-run games. It's normally the difference between like 1 or 2 plays, and it ends up being the little things, and they add up in the end.
Jake, how big was it for the pitching staff to only have to use 6 guys over the span of the weekend?
Definitely frees us up to use more guys on, I guess, Tuesday, right? And then also going into next weekend, a lot of people are going to be fresh. A lot of people are going to get a chance, hopefully, on Tuesday to, you know, freshen up and get ready for the weekend. So I think only using 6 guys, you know, gives us a lot of options going into next weekend.
Jake, other than watching video, maybe cutting your hair, what's happened the last couple of weeks?
Yeah.
I mean, has there been anything away from the field that you've done that you think?
Oh, goodness. Just a lot of sleepless nights trying to figure out what I'm doing wrong. But, you know, just talking to Coach Johnson and, like you said, watching video, the haircut was big. I think that was big time. That was pretty much it. And that's how we figured it out.